I recognize this is not the most exciting topic, but Ohio became the 15th state in the union to join the flat tax revolution. They issued a flat tax for their income tax. Now, I'm not saying that I approve of income tax at the state level. 9 states have zero income tax, so I'd rather them be there. But overall, the progressive income tax, and I say that both describing progressives who pursue this sort of thing, but actually how the tax steps work. I think you all know how taxes work, I'm imagining. Finally, there's more momentum on the side of, hey, it's just going to be one flat tax. Rich people are going to pay more because that's how percentages work. Kristen, do you think libs are going to take issue with this? And do you think this might kind of become a catalyst for a bigger movement that just says, hey, flat tax across the board, that's what we want to have in this country?
Yeah, I think some will be surprised to find that this is not only happening. So these 15 states, those are not all red states. We even see Colorado. And I put a list together here. Michigan is one. Pennsylvania, that's swing state. But Colorado, 4.4. So Ohio, I know they just came in and they're running with the second lowest, 275. I absolutely think this is trending, and we're trending in the right direction. And I see this being a win for both sides. And, I'm here in Oregon. I don't know if you guys know, I'm actually in Portland, Oregon. Wild to be a conservative here, but we want to, look at the tax structure here in Oregon. We have one of the most aggressive, progressive tax systems in the country. And I can't wait to have this be a talking point in my state.
Wow, I didn't know you were in Oregon. Congratulations on the good coffee. Sorry about the communism. Alma,
you have to be really thick-skinned to live here. So
I would imagine. Alma, one of the big problems with a progressive tax rate is you have a bunch of lobbyists and heavy interested people trying to get carve-outs for like, this doesn't count for this and this doesn't count for this. The flat tax, it doesn't eliminate that entirely, but it really, really substantially knocks that down. Why is it that the people that claim to be anti-corruption on the lefty side of the aisle keep pushing a progressive tax system which allows for a lot of corruption?
It's always kind of oxymoronic for me because the people who talk about fairness the most, right? They want things to be fair, and their entire political ideology is on the foundation of creating fairness. But somehow they can't see their way to a fair tax system, or a system where everybody knows exactly what they need to pay. We eliminate all the, sweetheart loopholes that certain people are able to carve out for themselves, and actually allow the government to be able to estimate very clearly how much they're going to get from the tax, which will create more efficiencies in the system. So it's always strange to me that, they go against things like this because at the end of the day, their idea of fairness seems to be just superficial fairness, because in the end, the kind of fairness they always go for end up hurting the people they claim they want to protect with their progressive tax system.
That seems to be the case.
Exactly.
Yeah. Considering the things that they're trying to push into the world, we don't have a ton of time to get a full commentary on this, but let me just set this up. A new poll, this is from the Associated Press, says that U.S. consumer confidence has improved slightly in July, but they had to throw this in there. But Americans remain concerned about tariffs because we told them that they should be concerned about tariffs. Consumer confidence ticked up, and it was also in line with what analysts thought was going to happen. So pretty much everybody, except for the media who wants to keep telling you, hey, you got to be scared of tariffs, says, yeah, we kind of expected this. Kristen, one word, how do you feel about the economy going forward?
I mean, as soon as we knew Trump was going to be back in office, the confidence skyrocketed. So it's obvious that we see who's in control. He's a businessman. He's doing what he does well. And this is, a vast difference from what we saw in the Biden era.
I would say so. Alma, you got a quick thought?
I was going to say America is winning again, and optimism is back. And I'm really glad to be part of that new world.
I'm not tired of winning. I do get tired from winning. There's so much winning that I just sleep like a baby at night, which is, what you want.